What will be the difference that this building will make in the work that you do?
Oh my goodness, this building has come with all the equipment in the world that I need to do great research and do great things.
Okay, what's the research that you do?
My research is of course in plant science, but we are increasing the level of compounds that make plants nutritious, especially crop plants.
Okay.
We've been working with the tomatoes. So what we do, we change the environment of the tomato, and when we change the environment, the plant responds and produces the compounds that we are interested in. We've been looking at lycopene, which is good for prostate cancer. So what we want to do is produce tomatoes that when you eat one, you manage your prostate cancer, especially the guys.
Right.
Yes.
Well, only the guys. It's prostate.
Yes. But we are also looking at carrots,
Okay.
and we are increasing the level of beta carotene in carrots, and carrots are good for us, so
Right.
everybody can benefit.
And so you're already at work, it seems. You're already...
Well, we have been doing this for a long time, I think for the last 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so this greenhouse just makes it much easier for us to do our research, which we have been doing.
So this is one of the rooms that you're going to be working in, no?
Yes, here. I think I'm going to be working here, and then the greenhouse. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show
yes.
you through here.
Okay.
To show you the connection. You can
Okay.
actually
Yes.
go through this door to be
All
able
right.
to like go through.
Yeah,
and
I
see
want
the
them. Yeah, I'd like to show you this wonderful equipment that is actually behind there.
I'm following you.
Okay, come with me then.
So are students already working?
And the students already working. This is Miss Rita Dale, one of my research students that did an experiment with me. One of her class project was on carotene to produce super carrot.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
You wanted to tell me what you did in 1 second?
Oh, sure. We grew carrots and they were treated and watered with salicylic acid. And we do 10 micromoles of that solution. And then we observed the results to see the beta carotene content through a machine called HPLC, which is
Okay.
And doing that here was easier to do than it was maybe a year ago in the other facility, or?
Well, it's going to be much easier. Like what she has done is what they did in the other facility. But it's going to be much easier because now we have a functional greenhouse. We did have a greenhouse, but it was not state-of-the-art greenhouse. Now we do have a state-of-the-art greenhouse. We also have growth chambers. We can control the temperatures much better. And so we are just so excited about this new building and the facilities that and the infrastructure that it comes with.
Okay. It sounds like you're pretty excited. I'm looking
is.
forward to it. Show us more.
Okay, let's go and show you. Maybe I want to show you this, if you don't mind. This is an equipment that actually measures real-time photosynthesis. When the plant is photosynthesizing, making food, that is.
Right.
Yes. So we can actually analyze how much food it is making at that time, real time. So we measure the amount of carbon dioxide that gets into the system, into the plant, using the system, and we can see how much it has already consumed as a measure of how much photosynthesis is taking place.
That's incredible.
Incredible,
That's
isn't
incredible.
it? Awesome.
That's incredible detail.
Yes, yes. And our students get to do this. Yes.
It's phenomenal.
Okay, and
Okay.
finally, maybe I can show you back where we have the HPLC, which is one of the most expensive equipment we have in the lab.
Greenhouse?
Okay, now back here, we have a lot going on. This all came with the building. Okay, so we have the vacuum chamber here where we do all our extractions. When we have extracted the chemicals, when the plant produces this a large amount of chemicals that we are making the plant do. So we want to extract the chemicals. We need a vacuum chamber, so we have it here. And this particular equipment helps us to do things in sterile environment.
Ah.
You don't contaminate it. We don't need, if we don't want any bacteria there or fungus, then we use this cabinet, sterile chamber. Excellent idea. And finally, here we have our HPLC, and we are just so excited about this equipment. Very expensive, almost. When we purchased it, it was around $80,000 US. That's how expensive it is. But it helps us now to separate the chemicals and analyze the chemicals so that we can tell that we have actually increased the beta carotene or the the lycopene. You remember I started there saying that we grow the tomatoes, we grow the carrots and change the environment. And plants, because they live in a natural environment, they know how to protect themselves. And when they do that, they protect themselves by producing chemicals. So that's really what we are leveraging. The fact that if you interfere with its environment, it will sense danger. And then when it senses danger, it begins to produce a ton of chemicals. So that's what we are doing. Some people, of course, do genetic engineering, which is another approach. You change the genes. But for us, we change the environment. And we end up with production of more chemicals of interest. And I think it's good. Any farmer can do that. So we hope that this technology, when it's finally refined, we can share it with the farmers. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
The greenhouse.
The greenhouse. Okay, and this is a state-of-the-art greenhouse. Well, this is the head house where we do all the preparations, and we just moved this week, so we haven't quite started using this particular greenhouse, but we're excited about having it. And like I said, we can control the environment much more better compared to the other greenhouse that we had. So this is just wonderful. So I have a few plants that we have brought over, but because we are at the end of the semester, so we are just about to begin planting more plants, doing the same experiment that I've talked to you about. Yes, so here we have some tomatoes, but we are yet to start treating them. These are young tomatoes. We haven't started treating them so that they can actually produce more lycopene. So we are at the beginning, at the end of a new semester, new year, a new brand building, and we're really excited about this greenhouse. As you can see, it has all the cooling system. It has everything that we need in a greenhouse.
There is another greenhouse, but this one is enclosed. This one is enclosed in the building. That's the difference, no?
This is enclosed in the building. The other one, actually, they tore it down.
It's done.
Yes,
Okay.
it's done.
And so when this room is fully operational, there will be plants
There'll be
throughout.
a lot of plants. Here, there's another section there, which, like you can see, we're just beginning to populate with plants. This is a second section where now somebody else is working in. Yeah, so we are just beginning the work, the greenhouse work.
And I notice these are hoses, no?
Yes. And actually, we can have like different types of irrigation system. We can have drip system. We can have overheads, watering irrigation system. So whatever we choose to do, it's all in the greenhouse. And we are planning to have some plants outside the patio. And again, we don't have anything else now, but we will in time. So here's some outdoor plants, those ones that enjoy just being grown outdoor. So we're going to have some plants here. I believe when you come one more year from now, it is going to be a different story.
I'm sure it will.
Yes.
And this, of course, will be all year long.
Year long, hopefully. The problem with the outside is that in the winter, sometimes it's hard to have plants to keep plants growing in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of the greenhouse. You can control temperatures and have crops grow the whole year.
This is phenomenal. And please introduce yourself once more.
My name is Dr. Ann Osano. I am a plant scientist by training. I have a PhD in plant science. My research interest, again, is increasing the level of metabolites or compounds that are found in plants. And by doing so, our aim is to produce super crop, like super tomatoes, super carrots, the two that we have been working with.
And how long have you been with Bowie State University?
This is my 8th year at Bowie State University. I've been privileged to work here. My current position is Associate Professor of Biology.
Okay. Thank you so very much. This has been wonderful.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for doing this for us.